early morning, and I was just reminded of something, and just wanted to say how thankful I am for being reminded of second chances. How thankful I am of being reminded that my belief in God has always been strengthened by circumstances. A lot of people don't like to talk about religion on YouTube, and it's well understood because everyone that is out here has their own set of beliefs, their own set of bigotry, their own set of prejudice, their own set of hurt, their own circumstances of pain, their own understanding of anything and everything that has to do with belief in God or gods, Gods. There are certain religions that believe in more than one God and more than one um, levels. Well, it's funny how certain people in certain constructs in certain situations have come up. Once when I really started believing in God and and believing in the situations, I started to understand uh, certain things. It's funny how the communist government ran by Putin uh, had put out there that they had found in archives and stuff like that about that you know that Jesus was uh, not the lily white picture that we have all come to know and see. Well, if you look at the uh, the stories in the partial truth in the Bible, it tells the description of Jesus, which gives the light to the paintings that were found in the Russian archive. It's fine. It's the truth of the matter is, when communism came in, they were, you know, tearing down and destroying a lot of the religious artifacts that, some Russian folks had, came in and hid most of that stuff. But that didn't deter me, and we have a lot of more of the change in the definition of woke. It's more of woke for you know the LGBTQ and the progressive this and all these big names. Well, the woke that I remember, the woke that I was brought up with was the more of the brothers with the afros and the power to the people, the Pan African movement and stuff like that. And I I understood that. And the main thing was how could you that Christianity was given to us through the teachings of the slave master. And they used that to bring us underfoot. But and for a long time, I realized that that was a stolen religion. That they stole that from us. And I'm like, again, I'm not trying to make enemies, but I'm just trying to say how thankful I am that it was given back to me. And I plan to get that. Again, I talked about it before. I plan to get that Ethiopian, Bible, which is older than the King James version, and I'm planning to start reading that, and hopefully it will once again bring me back closer to God. But I was just reminded on this um, this you know Resurrection Sunday that the power of God, no matter what folks have done, or what folks have said or what folks have believed, because he's still there. He is still he is still God, and beside him there is no other. And I was reminded because I'm alive today because 10 years ago, in the middle of the night, like now, I was in the back asleep, the back of a truck in the sleeper, and I was about to get up, and I heard a whisper, and it said, "Go back to sleep." And I said, "Okay." And I turned over and went back to sleep, and I was abruptly woken up to this truck that I was in was careening out of control. Turns out later on that found out that we were careening into the median in the middle of the interstate. Everything was on fire. I was wet behind naked with just underwear on, and flames everywhere. My glasses, I couldn't find my glasses. I didn't know what was going on. I was screaming like a woman, terrified, horror, anything you could imagine. Multiply that tenfold. I knew I was going to die. And when the truck finally came to a halt, I didn't know which way to go because when I had grabbed the curtain, there was flames everywhere. An explosion blew glass into my right knee. And out of nowhere, an arm reached through the fire, grabbed me with full force, and pulled me out of the truck. I survived that night because I was a caring person. My co-driver, my trainee saved my life because I didn't know what was going on. But God stepped in before he saved my life. He told me to go back to sleep because if I would have been sitting in the passenger seat, I'd have been dead. We've got a lot of people that don't believe that there is a God. But I come here today, I've lived 10 years, and I've lived 10 extra years of my life because of that blessing. I lived 10 extra years because I listened to my heart. I remember when my trainee he was just eating little, those hot dogs in a can. And I said, "No, bro, you can't do that." I said, "Hey, look, come on, let's go to the truck stop. Let me get you a double cheeseburger and some fries." And I talked to him because I was desperate for friendship. I talked to him, "Hey, man, you can do this, blah, blah, blah," cheered him on. I remembered the despair in my heart, and I could see, I remember it exactly. I could look back into my eyes of certain pictures of all the pain that I suffered after that because I didn't have the money to get counseling. I didn't have the money to get help, and I still never really got any. But I had to get back into a truck. I knew if I didn't, I would never do this ever again. And I'm ever so thankful on Easter Sunday, on Resurrection Sunday, for the power that Christ gave me in my life for a second chance. You know, we've got so many people worried about the bag. We've got so many people worried about their feelings. So many people worried about what's going on in life. God gave me a second chance, a second, you know, experience in life. And the craziness is how much that I have lived to enjoy every moment, every second, every hour, every minute, to say thank you. You know, you got a lot of people. I remember, you know, I didn't come from a religious family. And here's the funny part. I remember one year we went to my father got dressed and got me up and we went to church on Easter Sunday. You know, and I went to service and I remember leaving. Someone whispered out, see you next year. The arrogance that was in their voice was laughing, see you next year. And it's funny how, Jesus preaches about the Sadducees and the Pharisees. We've got a lot of church going people instead of spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. They're spreading hatred, they're spreading animosity, they're spreading indifference, they're spreading everything other than the good news that God is here to save your soul. We've got pastors that have decided that they want to sleep with other men. And, hey, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you what the Bible says. So be mad at the Bible. Don't be mad at me. We've got people that don't want to spread the gospel, but they're good at hiding. They're good at hiding their truth. And they treat God's word as a business that's flourishing off of lies, that's flourishing off of indifference, that's flourishing off of other people's pain. Again, judge not, or ye shall be judged. But every time I remember the goodness that God has done for me, I'm ever so thankful. Again, I'm not perfect. Again, I'm not a church goer because I drive a truck. But I do have a friend, Gospel Express Ministries. They are on YouTube. They always send me videos that I could listen and understand and learn some more, and probably be pointed back towards God. You know, on this Easter Sunday, this Resurrection Sunday, don't look at the pomp and circumstance, but, but be thankful for your life. Be thankful for your family. Be thankful for your loved ones. Be thankful. Don't be thankful for the politics of churches, but be thankful for what God has done for you in your life. Don't be losers, because He is an awesome God. Always is, always will be. And just say, just enjoy it for what it is. Don't enjoy this Easter bunny. Come on, Easter bunny that hides eggs. That has nothing, got nothing to do with it. Come on, man. Easter bunny that hides eggs. Really? But just be thankful. I'm going to see if I can find a parking spot up near Cleveland. near the house, so I can go home for the day and just sit out, sit out in my spot in my driveway and just be thankful. Just be thankful for God and all the blessings that He has bestowed upon me that I don't deserve, because the candle light is still burning, and one day the wick is going to be gone, and one day the the wax is going to be all melted away. Then we're going to stand before our Maker, and all I can just say is, Lord, have mercy on my soul. Forgive me, for I have sinned before Thee. I just wanted to get up there and say that this morning. But you guys don't realize, guys like me that do this over the road thing, we're out here doing all the holidays. We're out here doing all the celebrations. We're out here doing all the other things that other people take for granted. We're out here driving in the middle of the night to get you your groceries, to get you your clothing, to get you your food, without a thanks in the world. But someone's got to do it. Someone's got to live it. Someone has got to move this freight. Lord, I ask you to keep me, protect me along these highways, keep me in my lane. Ain't that the mighty thing? Keep me in my lane. Along these highways and byways. Ugh, I wish I could play some music with that would give me copyright claim. So I guess I'm gonna find me a truck stop and get me some coffee this early in the morning. I lost my lock in the back of the trailer, and I realized where it is. I'm gonna try to go by there and see if it's even possible that I can go check the back of the trailer if they haven't cut it off, and see if I can get my lock back. But I think it's expensive. We shall see. So I had to go buy another one and put on the back of this trailer. You can't have anyone just breaking in the crap. And I was going crazy looking for it. I'm gonna go by there and see if it's even possible. But we'll see. Early in the morning. But we shall see. Well, I just wanted to get out here and say, happy Easter. Enjoy your family, enjoy your children, enjoy your grandchildren. Say a prayer for a brother, and I'll say a prayer for you. Y'all be blessed and have a blessed day. Deuces.